All right, trendsetters, what's going on? Now we coming right back, and we want to tap into Lemmy and Zues Network. Now, of course, I mean, it's open to what other energies involved there. So, but a lot of people are talking about the network. You know, and I did say something in regards to his mother and father being a preacher, pastor, having a big mega church. Yeah. Now, I know it's a lot of people out there respect the church. I happen to despise it. No shade. You get no kudo points from me. No respect, you know, from the rip or anything like that. If anything, I'm looking at you a little bit suspect. Yeah. Now, a lot of people was talking about, I think it was, all things Jenny. Now, I did put in Zues Network, and 2 videos came up in regards to exposed for humiliation rituals and energy harvesting. Now, that's apparent. I mean, that's right there in your face. I don't see why anybody would say exposed. I don't think they're necessarily hiding it. You know, and anything that you involve yourself with is going to harvest your energy. A 9 to 5 does that. You know, working at McDonald's. You know? So, now when I was picking up on the energy, it was some strange things going on behind the scenes in regards to some monies. And because I do so many readings, I swear I can't tell you what it was talking about. I don't even know. But I got some new cards. Let's see. And let's see what's going to come out. And we talking about Lemmy. And maybe we'll do his father next. Daddy Wobucks. But let's see. Now, I don't know. Do you want me to use these cards? Nah, I don't want to use these. No, I think I want to use the haunted house. I think I'm going to use these. Because there's some spooky shit going on up in there. Oh, I forgot. I can't laugh. Oh, God. I don't understand why people don't like laughter. But anyway. Let's see what's going on in the haunted mansion. Let's see. Alright, Spirit, give me the energy. Okay. Ooh. And look at this. The 7 of Wands. You know? Yeah, it's like he's up against something. He's standing his ground. And I'm just looking at the butler right here. Now, this is actually the magician. You know, I know. Now, I don't know what kind of hoodoo, the preacher, the pastor, you know, but it's generational. Yeah, but I told you that they even in the church praying over y'all fools. Yeah, you can't make it up. Look at that right there. I said that before I even flipped it over. Yeah. This is some type of occult crap. Yeah, and this Ace of Cups right here is life. New life. Right there on the moon. Sacrificing. We was just talking about rituals and harvesting. And you can even see this as, some of the ladies. You can see this as Chrisean right now. Because they got her whole mind. They got her whole mind, baby. Now that is the devil card. And it's so crazy that I said that. And look, something, and you see the dresses? Because I was saying something, I remember now saying something in regards to the dresses. Now, I am going to try to pin that one on this one, in case you want to look at it and compare. But anyway, the dresses right here. And it's so crazy that the red and the blue is here. And Chrisean keep talking about the Crips and the Bloods. And you see the emergence of the two makes purple. Which is sometimes the church color. Which is weird, right? But look at that. That's creepy, right? Yeah, you see? It's like the selling of the soul. And, when you go in here and sign these contracts, they know what they're going into. You think if we're aware of what's going on in regards to Hollywood rituals and things of that nature, you don't think they're aware of it? It's somehow just, escaping them. They don't know. They think it's all, conspiracy theory and bullshit, right? No. You can tell by in their language that they understand something. That's why they calling themselves the Divine Three. Using symbols like 33. You can say it's 33 people on the network all you want. Yeah, whatever. That could even be symbolic too. But yeah, now this is the King of Queen of Wands, which is a sexual energy. And I tell you, nothing happens by accident, because when that Tommy got online talking about she about the trick with the white man, that was enough. That was enough. Woo! No shame. No shame. But let me see. No. Alright, let me see. I guess it really don't matter which cards I pull first, but I was supposed to fix that card because it was ripped, and I didn't want it to rip any further. All right, hold on, y'all, real quick. Let me just try to put something over it so that it doesn't. If I got something. it's not it'll work for right now though. I think I'm gonna pull from these first. The Guardian. And it's right over here with this. And it says, who or what makes you feel safe? How can you create more of that feeling for yourself? And it's giving me sacrifice, you know, giving something to the Baphomet, Moloch, which is two different things. And I know the difference. You know, well, sometimes, you know, everybody doesn't understand the differences. You know, like somebody came in my comments, you know, talking about God and the Creator is two different things. I understand that, but you know, most people think that see the Creator as God as one. So that's why I said it. All right. So chill out. But anyway, now this is, ooh, and you see he got this sword in his hand, right here with the sword. Now hold on, because we know that this is some type of brotherhood. This is some type of ritual. You know, sometimes within this thing, even though that's up there, sometimes it be 4, 5-pointed stars all on the ground and all kind of stuff going on. But let me see. Yeah. And the enchanted castle is here. And that's the baddie's house. And it says, are you in a place of comfort or stagnation? What keeps you here and what might help you move forward? You know? Is it the glitz and the glam? Almost like it's crazy that they almost said the same thing. And can't you imagine this, you know, being in, you know, these castles and these places, these guards and stuff like that right there? You know, that say it's just their job. Yeah, even though I perform the rituals and the acts, it's just a job. After I go home, you know, I don't do it no more. Oh my God. And that was pun intended. Wait, that was, let me show you what it was. Wasn't it? I thought it had to be that because I think it was a heart. But I guess it was the apple. Yeah, the poison apple. But let me see. And it would have been on that. The moon. The ritual. The eating of the flesh. The drinking of the blood. Y'all think these people don't really do that, but they do. Oh. Yeah, a broken spell is here. And it says, what belief or illusion has been shattered? How can you rebuild with new found wisdom? Now, maybe this is something that needs to be broken right here with the moon. Now, the first step definitely is to retreat whole ass from baddies, girls, and boys. The return to home. And it says, what wisdom have you gathered? How will you integrate it into daily life? Now, y'all don't think that's crazy that I just said that? This is just my job. When I leave here and I go home, I don't do that no damn more. What the hell? And the window of possibilities is here. What new perspective is revealing itself to you? How can you shift your mindset to see the opportunities ahead? Now, of course, I mean, even though Lemmy is an asshole, I mean, it's everybody's job to ascend from their wicked ways. Now, is he going to do it? Hell no. Now, we see that. But this is what his higher self, morality, ethics is asking him to do. And look, the silent curse is here. Right here with the devil. And it's almost like you ain't gonna see it coming, bitch. And what unspoken pain or past experience is still affecting you? How can you break its hold? And we just seen the shattered mirror. Yeah. And see, some of these ladies. Now, I'm sure that he got other things going on, you know, than baddies, you know. I don't think that is where it stops in regards to his involvement dealing with these types of energies. Yeah. These people got all kinds of things going on. I mean, just think of the name alone, Zeus. Oh my God. And now we have the overthinking hour. Racing thoughts, insomnia, and loops. And it's 4 o'clock, which is, you know, sometimes the witching hour after 3. But now look at this. And it's a door. Now, you know, in Hollywood, there was contract, these rituals. There's doors. And this says it wasn't closure, open ending, unanswered, emotional hangover. And it's almost like the wrong damn choices. Or like it isn't over. And like, it's like when I said that, yeah, it's your job, it's coming home with you. Because you're bringing that energy into your own house. Now, it's giving me the feeling that it's something. Now, of course, the other reading was in regards to something going on with him behind the scenes. Some money woes and things of that nature. Huh. And look, crying in the shower. I don't know what the hell is going on. It's almost like whatever's going on in here. I don't know. Maybe it scared the bejesus out of him. One of these hazings, one of these rituals. Now they do say 2 girls is missing. I don't tell. I think I said something in regards to that in the other reading as well. You know, because this is a life. The Ace of Cups, it represents the heart. And it's almost like whatever this that he did sacrifice, it wasn't enough. Like the devil, it wants more with this silent curse. It's like, yeah, you can't. It's like almost like trying to get a spiritual cleanse going on, and yeah. Y'all really think that even despite that him having all that money and stuff like that right there, that he's really having a good go at it? Now, anybody ever seen the movie what it was called? Painkillers. If you haven't seen that movie, I'm talking about Exolentianto. But anyway, it was about the opioid epidemic and how it began, because they actually created the painkiller, you know, and knowing that people would not be able to maintain, you know, taking it on a schedule based if it's being prescribed and something that you would do at home versus, you know, a nurse ministering it to you so they can monitor when you're taking this. But they didn't care. They just wanted the money. It was groundbreaking, you know. And the rest is really history, because you see what's going on with it, with the perks and everything else. But anyway, the man that, you know, created this wonder drug, when I tell you he had so much money, but I'm just talking about the overall ripple effect from the people that thought it was just their job to the people that it affected, you know, that were taking the prescription, the people, you know, that were married, their children. I'm talking about everybody got messed up, y'all. I'm talking about, I don't know who did that, who put it together, but I'm talking about it was brilliant. Even the people that was selling the stuff. I'm talking about everybody was jacked up, y'all. But the psychosis, the not being able to sleep at night. Now you might not pick up on that, but I'll give you a hint. It was always like looking at these cuckoo clocks and stuff like this right here in the movie. Now I don't know if it's on Tubi. I've seen it on Netflix. It might still be on Netflix, but it was excelento. And you know, sometimes I use that movie as a reference of being the devil's advocate, thinking that it's just your job. Like the dude at the castle or wherever it was, Baddie's place of work, holding on to Chrisean's ID is just his job. Okay. Okay. Now this is wake, work, scroll, repeat. And it's almost like, generational right here with the silent curves, continuing, burned out. Yeah. Yeah. You see, I don't know. And when I say that I swear that this was going to come up for Lemmy, I just knew it. Because it's a mask. He ain't happy. He ain't happy. He is not happy, baby. Now, I don't know what's going on, but I'm sure soon enough it's going to come to the surface. Yeah. Oh, my God. But we can't only blame Lemmy. Because people, you get your prescriptions and you feed the beast that's destroying you. He can't exist if nobody's watching. If nobody's supporting the Zues network. So, it's not all his fault. But is this it? No, it's not this deck. Where the deck at? That's another deck I want to use. I'm going to use this one. Now, I'm going to sit here and think about how I can best use these cards. I say that all the time. Yeah, and look at this. Getting played and manipulated. And that's him. Of course, he's getting played and manipulated. But he's also doing that to other people. It's, it's a chain effect going on right here. But just like they, in Hollywood, everybody, has their turn. And sometimes, you know what it is? That these people make these people a whole lot of money, but then they come get it. They come get it. Yep. Yeah. That way, it's something that somebody else wanted to do. We'll send Lemmy black ass out there to do it. And then when, the people get tired of him and can't take it no damn more, want to cancel his ass. Yeah, we'll set his ass up and then we'll get all the money. And we'll do that in the form of court, he me too me and shit like that right there. You know what I'm saying? It's the same play all the time, Yeah. Now I'm feeling like, yeah, it's something going on with him. Yeah, we already know the tea. Yeah, he already know what time it is. I don't know. Well, is Chrisean gonna actually? Now it's so weird that she was able to. I don't say weird in the way that she would be able to record him. Having her ID, but I don't know. I don't know. You ain't think that through? And, why would he act as though he got the ID? Why he ain't just say, I don't have it. You have to wait till Lemmy come out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. These people, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Is we being played? I don't think. Look, fake friends. That's these people over here. Ain't no honor among these people. Because they have to sacrifice each other. Some might be going home with Lemmy and her. He done. Is he married? Child. Yep. Let me go. Yep. Oh. What? I gotta look this up because we just seen the lover's card and we see a copycat. Huh. What all of that? What is that about? Now I want to look up this tantric sex. I don't know what the hell that means. Never heard tantric sex before. Tantric sex.
Tantric sex is a meditative practice originating in ancient India. It emphasizes mindfulness, breathwork, and deep connection with your partner, focusing on pleasure and intimacy throughout multiple sessions rather than just orgasm. It helps deepen connection and celebrate sensuality.
Is this giving me the feeling that this is something that's going on in the what? Why is it giving me that? What? Now let me see. Ancient India. Because I don't know why it always just keep me reflecting on him not being American. But let me see something. Lemmy Zues nationality. Damn, it didn't even come up right. Let me see. Wait a minute. Okay, what is his nationality? England. And it makes so much sense. I understand why Zeus. And it's even giving me, Catholic with this England. It's even giving me, it's so weird that a lot of people, English, British, they kind of assimilate over here in these new countries in Africa. It's weird. It's like they always destiny swapping and bullshit like that right there. These people, I mean, like no identity of their own. They shapeshifters and bullshit like that right there. No offense, I'm just listen. I'm just listening. I'm just saying, yeah. Cause he's definitely, down with the fraternities, the Greek, yeah, the rituals, the hazings, yeah, for sure. Zeus Network. Let's think about that. The god of war. Zeus, the god of war.
In the God of War video game series, Zeus is the king of the Olympian gods, not the god of war. He is the god of lightning, sky, law, and order, and the primary antagonist. The actual god of war in Greek mythology is Ares, who is Zeus's son.
Huh. Alright, let me see. What is Lemmy sign? Look, I'm on a deep dive. Let me see something. Zodiac. Oh, he got a wife too? Let me see. No, okay, let me see. CEO. Alright, let me see. Oh, God! Lord! Woo! I'm done, bitch. Did you see it? Did you see it? Aries? I'm talking about when I said that these people, I have got to learn how to do the numbers. Definitely. Now, I think I might be here for a minute, y'all, because that right there just freaked me out that he's a freaking Aries. Because it really does have something to do with this is deeper than we think in regards to ex trafficking and stuff like that right there. Money laundering and stuff like that right there. But it's something else going on. Now, he even can give me a suspect in his own nature. I don't give a damn if he got a wife or not. These people are always a little flamboyant doing extracurricular activities. And especially when you have to join some of these hazings and fraternities and things of that nature. Child, that's a part of it sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. It's giving me, it's even giving me, because look at the tantric sex and the rituals. Look at this, the bondage and the things of that nature, with the fake friends. And it's just, and I don't know why this is giving me like, and then we seen a copycat right here. And it's like giving me like John Lennon, and these people are weird as hell. And then he from, John Lennon. Ain't he from, where he from? London or one of them motherfuckers like that right there? It's like giving me the Beatles and bullshit like that right there. Yeah, English musician. And when destiny swapping, and I'm telling you, when these people, yeah, he's a part of the Beatles. Wait a minute, co-founder of the Beatles. You know, boy, and you start, this is deep, y'all. This is deep. This is deep. Now, I'm not, it's something in, the depression is right here. The copycat is something to that. Or it could even be, it's making me think even about, paperwork even being copied. Because listen, look at all that. You are learning something. This is a lot of documentations and things of that nature. But it's something going on. It's something else bigger than just Zeus. Now, I'm not, let me see. Y'all tell me what's going on with Zeus, 365 days of the year. What's going on with Zeus, all year long? The network. Let me see. I don't know if it's gonna. Yeah, I remember that I remember when I was telling you that I discovered that the father was a preacher, pastor, whatever he got going on, big church man. But he was having some troubles with some partners too. And I think that this is talking about, because it's saying it wasn't closure. Something is going on, y'all. Yeah. Something is definitely going on. But let me see. Because I think it was actually 3 of them. Why is always 3? Y'all don't find that suspicious as well? Every time there's some shit going on, there's always 3 people. Let me see. Fairy of the hindlands. It's time to be brave. And look at the sword. And it's the same type of energy with this sword as well as this. And I don't know. I feel like, I don't know if those missing girls really do have something to do with something that's going on. Because, of course, this is for entertainment purposes only, to get a couple of keys and the laughs. But some strange shit is going on, y'all. And the Eclipse Mermaid. Now, the mermaids, they always lure in the pirates to kill them for trying to take their treasure. The harvesting. You know what I'm saying? The feminine energy. We do have to understand that this is definitely about the divine feminine energy. It's like everything else that's going on around us is all, the distractions from the main issue here, which is the divine feminine energy. Why do you think that they're making them behave in this way? It's just to slut you all the way out. It's telling you. With the tantric sex. The sex slaves. You know? Rinse, work, and repeat. Do it all over a damn again. You know? The silent curse. On Lilith. And it's so crazy. This is what Spirit showed me last night. And it was on another person's page, but I was looking for the entire video to see what she was going to say about it, because I wanted to actually give it to y'all to look at. But let me see. And it was in a short. Let me see. Hold on. And I was like, wow. And it made me think. It made. I ain't want to get no copy straight. Now, it made me think about a person that left me a comment saying that they're not a reader, but they was picking up on something, and you don't have to be a reader. You don't have to know anything about esoteric knowledge or anything like that if Spirit want to give you a download. Now, before I even started reading, I used to think that downloads was something profound. But no, it's just like when I said, whoa, Vicky. That wasn't me. That was like a spirit coming through saying something in that regard. Now, what it means, and every time you get something like that, you ain't going to know what it means. But I'm telling you right now because I'm sure it's going to come up in the future. Because when I said that, now I think I know I've heard it before, but I never, knew it. She was associated with the Baddies Club or anything like that. And for that fact, Jesus, around here preaching the same thing that Chrisean is doing. What it mean? I don't know. But I said it. And everything that's said in the reading somehow has some relevance. Now, I was looking at Tanya TKO. Now, another video came across my screen, but it was her. And I'm familiar with her. Now, she's an advocate for women's health improvement. I'm not sure what degree she have and all that, things of that nature. Now, sometimes I look at her videos if they pique my interest. She's very entertaining. But let me show you. And this was just so crazy to me because I was like, wow. Let me see. Tanya TKO. Technical knockout. And she had a little short. Let me see. Okay. And it was about Lilith. In the Bible. Now, in astrology, they would call it Black Lilith. Like she's this evil bitch witch. And that comes from Greek interpretation. Now, because I'm not sure about, copyrights and things of that nature, and it says men have womb envy. Christianity has hid the story of Lilith. Now, this is what she looked like. Tanya TKO. Now, it came up actually this time. The last time I just got the short, but here it is. No, it's actually a short. I see it right there. And now I don't know where to find the full video of it. I don't know. It wouldn't come up, but I'm sure it's there somewhere. But now I don't see her as a person that studies esoteric knowledge like myself. Now I'm not sure, but I never got it from her. And sometimes you can tell these things in the language that people speak. Now, I think that she is very knowledgeable. because she's all about woman empowerment, self-esteem and things of that nature. How to spot out a deadbeat, stand up for yourself. And I even don't think that she's an actual, even though I know this has nothing to do with it, but an American, because sometimes when you resonate as African American versus Black American, there could be, some disparities in regards to belief systems. Okay, I'm gonna put it that way. However, that's probably why it was so shocking to me, because I can tell that, in her speech, because sometimes when you want to hold on to African culture, but she has the right to, because she's African American. But, they want to make all people over here in America African Americans, and we're not. But she says she discovered the energy of Lilith by gardening. And everything is in nature. Now, I really want you to go there and look at this short and see how she discovered and how Spirit gave her that download. How the universe talks in mysterious ways. And sometimes, it's like, how would I would have known that the boy would be Aries? I'm talking about, he's following the shit to a script. And this is what they do when they use their juju and they spell work. And I'm sure that his father, I'm telling you, his father is a fucking pastor. He walked them through the fucking network, and he proud of him. This is some weird shit going on, girl. Now, the Eclipse Mermaid, I gotta look her up and see what she's talking about. Yeah, and the lady with the boss egg, which is, spells. And I'm going to read it out for you. Now, we're going to come back and revisit this, because I think I really need to do some, I need to, figure what people are talking about him, because I don't think that this is nowhere near over with. And look at 911. Look at that. And when I say that spirits speak more through numbers than any damn thing else, trust it when I say it. Now, I don't think that this is nowhere near over with. He might get rid of Chrisean, but yeah, no, this is not over with, boo-boo. Because we gonna end you, bitch. Now, let me see. Even Chriseanimals gonna end a Lemmy. And maybe they'll have a good purpose after all. Let me see. The Eclipse Mermaid. A powerful energy shift. Ooh. And you see, because I ain't got the book for her. And it says, the phrase Eclipse Mermaid, a powerful energy shift, likely refers to a spiritual or astrological concept combining the themes of eclipse and mermaid, which are associated with powerful change and emotional energy. Again, when we're talking about the energy harvesting. Now, they're in Fake Friends, a shift, with and it wasn't closed. It doesn't, hangover, yeah, look. Woo. Hold on, let me finish. And there do be a lot of things that happen in eclipses. Now, the eclipse is seen as a time of major transformation, bringing old emotional patterns to the surface for cleansing. And remember, we're in Scorpio. I think we just left out of Scorpio or Libra. What the hell we in? Let me see. Let me make sure. But listen, I'm telling you, we moving through this energy. That's why Chrisean was getting her ass whooped too. Let me see. Now it says an eclipse is seen as a time of major transformation, bringing old emotional patterns to the surface for cleaning, while the mermaid aspect could represent connecting with inner creativity, intuition, emotional depths during this time. However, understanding that your girl over here, actually oracle name is Mermaid Ori. However, I think that we all come from the ocean. We all mermaids and mermen and things of that nature. Now, there's a good video that Flurburn was talking about merman and mermen the other day. Let me attune you to that. Now, I don't know what you people over here into, if you're just into gossip and bullshit like that, or are you trying to enlighten yourself on, how to ascend? I don't know. But for anybody that's interested, I guess I'll put it out there. I don't know if we just like bullshit or not. I don't know. And see, she was talking about the merman and the mermaid and the reptilian. It's Flurburn. Flerbrun. Now, I'm not going to say that I necessarily agree with everything that Flurburn says, but I love her. You know what I'm saying? She's a little far-reaching for me, but, I can listen to a little bit of everybody. I'm not saying that what she's saying is true or false. I believe in the mermaids and mermaids and things of that nature, and people might think I'm crazy. Now, she be all out there in space and shit like that, and I draw the line. Alright? But hey, who am I? Right? I think it come through the water though, y'all. Now, as above, so below, because I do believe it's water above, just as it is below. And I do believe that we're in mist and water right now. It's just that it's not as solid as what's going on below and above. Alright? Now, I don't know. Y'all probably think I'm crazy as hell by now. But let me read out what the botched egg is. And I think I think I need to really think about the cards, as well as do a little bit of more research on his parents. Because I'm going to be curious to discover what his sign, and I also wanted to know what energy they're in. Because sometimes I forget. We're in October the 26th. Yeah, we actually went out of Scorpio. We're in Sagittarius. And that's actually the temperance energy, midlife crisis. October. Wait a minute. October Scorpio is into November the 21st, right? Yeah. I don't know how I'm reading this. Yeah, so yeah. Okay. We just left out of Libra. Okay, I get it. Yeah. All right. That's why. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right, hold on. And we're gonna y'all do some research. If you like doing stuff like that, let's try to figure out what's going on with Lemmy's parent. What he got going on. I want to know. We gonna end his ass, y'all. Okay. Lady with the boss egg. Let me see. It said lady with a birthday. Yeah, baby. There she goes. I don't know. I just like to show y'all her. But anyway, let me see. You know, sometimes if you get some cars from Temu and they don't have the direction, sometimes you can look the instruction book up online, or you can do just like this. Now it says the lady with the boxed egg likely refers to the imaginary of the figure enacting with an egg from the painting of the whatever Bosch, a Renaissance artist known for using symbolic and moralistic imagery. In his work, eggs often symbolize foolishness, birth, or potential, and figures with them can represent ideals like foolishness or a new birth that is yet to come. Now we know that we're in Scorpio, it's about transformation, the silent curse, you know, and something going on with this. Yeah, with this eclipse as well. And these fake friends. Yeah, don't nobody like Lemmy bullshit ass. Let me see. There ain't no honor amongst thieves, I told you. Now it says it may also refer to an modern oracle card or artwork inspired by Boss, which can have its own interpretation. Now, for the most part, I got a lot of foolishness with this. You know? Now, of course, that eggs, rotten eggs, even if you smell them, you know, there's a lot of girl. Yeah, it's just really giving me spell work. There's a lot of spells been done with eggs and shit like that, but especially being on this curse, it's giving me sex rituals and things of that nature. But I want to leave it right here because there's something going on. This is deep. But I just want to just put that out there for you. In regards to Lemmy. And this is just pure oracle. For the most part. Yeah. And I'm gonna do some further research on him. But we just gonna also see what's going on with Chrisean, cause listen, that bitch want blood.